Hello there and welcome back to our little forestry farming simulator run. So in the previous episode we have done a bit of an intro as to what's happening, what's going on. We've got a couple of vehicles already as well. And I guess the biggest problem we had in the previous episode, we realized that both of those tractors that we got at a massive discount, we finally realized why they were discounted at such prices. They definitely are a little bit trickier to work with when using the front loader, and switching between those tools isn't really the most ideal situation. So what can we do? I've actually done a bit of thinking, looking at our finances as well. We've got 60,000 in the bank, so no matter what, we're gonna have to do some stuff. So why don't we head on to the shop? Can we? Not sure we're gonna be able to use our car, so why don't we hop into this one, then on this tractor over here, and okay, let's. So yeah, I was thinking of selling one of those tractors because we don't really need both of them right now. It is the start of the series as well, so one is realistically all we need. But the problem is this one is looking too awesome. Like, there's no way I can sell this. It's not as practical as the other one perhaps. This one's definitely got some more horsepower and more useful around the sort of our premises over here as well, our property. I'm just gonna drop you over here for the time being. Let's lower you down as well. But yeah, I was thinking of selling perhaps one of those tractors. Definitely can't sell the other one, and I'm pretty happy with this one here as well. It's I guess it's the looking a little bit sort of old school. Not something too fancy, but I mean 150 horsepower at the price that we paid. I think it was just under 40,000. It is 60 hours, which is kind of crazy. That means our maintenance costs are going to be through the roof, that's for sure. Yeah, don't really want to sell this one either. And then I had spent about 30 minutes, maybe even more, just going through every single tractor that we can find in the small tractor section, and there's two potential ones that we could do. I'll show them to you in the shop once we get there. But then I realized, well, I don't really want 3 tractors. I don't really need that many. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with one of the trailers. Yeah, I was looking at those trailers with a crane. Oh, shop's on this side. All right, let's park you over here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of funny how small this shop is, but I guess in this garage over here they have all sorts of vehicles ready for us. So let's take a look. There's nothing in the sales section. It's still pretty much the same over here. So the tractor that really suits our needs and kind of looks pretty cool as well as this one here, but it's just too expensive. 60,000. Once we have it set up as well, 95 horsepower. Let's say we go back over here, another 15,000. Okay, so that brings us to the same level as the other one. Then let's see, colors. There is a used one we could order, and that's minus 8,000. So that's good. Wait, hold on a second. 15. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's a little worn down, which is great. That's exactly the kind of look and feel we're going for. Let me see, anything else? We don't really need anything else. There's some cool decorations and stuff, but yeah, 71,000. We've got 59 right now. I mean, we could always finance it, but I just don't know which tractor to sell, so let's leave it for a little bit later. So what we shall do, then I started looking at perhaps we could use one of those forwarders, but they're just way too expensive. And this one over here as well, 55,000. But again, that will be yet another vehicle that perhaps we don't need. So transportation over here, I was like, oh wow, 15,000. But no, it's actually 45. If you want the crane attached to it, then it's a bit more expensive. So 45, that's the price of a tractor already. And then I had a look over here as well. That's exactly the same, just a few more options. I think we're gonna give this one a try though. A little bit smaller, kind of looks pretty cool as well. And then when I did a bit of testing on a different map, it looks like handling this one is a little bit better. So let's see, 30,000, a little bit cheaper. 30. How about we just finance this? Never tried this one before, so 6 months at 2% interest rate. Here we go. Okay, so we still have a bit of money, and over the next 6 months, they will charge us about, was it 5,000? Yeah, 5,000. Come on, keep going. And then plus 2% on the top of that. But I think that's okay. That's perfectly fine with us. At least we got this new trailer. Actually, I should have brought in the other one. Yeah, I mean, it's only 2,000, so it's not like we're gonna earn a lot of money. But, or maybe we could fill... Can we, like, daisy chain them? No, we cannot. Doesn't look like it's gonna... Attachment system at the back, which is unfortunate. But oh well. I mean, we could still fill it up and then have to the car sort of like follow us to the shop as well to sell everything off. Alright, zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I think I quite like this the look it has. Pretty happy with this. Uh-oh, yep, crossing over to another land. Here we go. So let's bring you in. Should be able to cross before the train as well. I had a look around where to sort of like buy our plots as well, and then once I decided on the spot, I started thinking this area over here could have been pretty cool as well. The one to the left. But then it kind of felt like we're maybe perhaps too close to the shop. Don't really want to live exactly next to the shop, so that's how we sort of ended up over here. There was one other pretty cool location as well. So when we open the maps, this spot over here, that's all forest, and we could have had this area to sort of like build, but I felt like we don't have any farmlands if we build over here, and we definitely need some buildings, whereas this one here, it looks like we... Actually, now that I look at this, it looks like it's about the same, but just feel... yeah, right next to the railroad. I don't know. We're kind of ended up over here, which I think is pretty good location as well. Yeah, we can definitely... Oh yeah, now I remember. So over here, if we wanted to expand, we would have had to move in this way. A little bit out of the way, especially when we're sort of starting to, let's say, cut into the forest over here, whereas right now, this is where we do a bit of forestry, and then if you want to expand the farms, it's going to be right in front of us. It just sort of like feels it's a little bit... I don't know, closer. Just a little bit. Okay, so what is our plan for the day? It looks like the forecast is telling us there's going to be a bit of rain very, very soon. That's unfortunate because we do have to do some mowing as well. Alright, so here we go. So the question is, I don't actually know the answer to it. The question we have... Oh, maybe I should have brought back like a weight for the tractor or something like that. Weights would have been useful, but I think we might be able to just figure this out. Hold on a second. Why don't we... Let me just leave you on for a second. So we've got a log over here. Why don't we test out our systems? Okay. I don't think we need you on. So camera angles over here. Let's go. Okay, we've got a bit of free movement. It's a little bit tricky. And engine needs to be on. Let me just switch into different view. Okay, there we go. So we should be able to drop down here to balance ourselves a little bit. Okay, there we go. Switch over a little bit over here. Alright. Extend this. And out a little bit. Oh wow, that's definitely very smooth. I'll bring you over here. Push this just a little bit. Alright. Okay, the controls definitely take a bit of time to get used to. And this way, that way. I'm very focused right now. I don't really know what to say other than I really want to get this log out. It feels like the controls are... I guess it's just going to take a little bit of time getting used to, because we haven't used this crane before. Is that gonna fall? It doesn't look very... So how... Okay, this one lifts it up, and... Would be pretty cool to have... Oh no. Yeah, you don't want to do that. I'll try and drive a little bit closer this time. Okay, here we go. So it's right next to us. That's good. Turn... left mouse button. Helps us turn it around. Alright, what about right one? Bring this in a little bit. Okay, let's get those angles. Here we go. Alright, and now onto the trailer over here. Just up a little bit. Let's make sure we're not gonna accidentally open you too early. Are we a little bit stuck on what's going on here? Turn the lights as well. I know it's not too dark right now. It is gonna help us a little bit though. Alright. Here we go. That's gonna bring this in right about here. Is this okay? A little bit closer. Oh wow, that definitely looks very very painful, but at least we got on the first one is done. Oh no, wrong button. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. It's the first one. Lock this in as well. All sorted. Right, so I've quickly added this second log on the trailer as well. And I was thinking we're going to disconnect over here. Let's just see. Disconnect. Here we go. And what we would like to do is to actually maybe go and mow some of that grass. I know it's going to rain. So I wonder if it's a good idea to mow before rain or not. I don't actually know, so I guess we're gonna find out. Park you over here. Don't think we need you for the next part. Where is it again? Okay, so that's right over there. We'll pick you up. Can we squeeze through? I think we can. That's perfect. All right, and then over here, I actually do want to place down another factory as well. The exact same one, but I think we would like to produce something else in there. So if we were doing beams in this one, we are still producing them, right? Okay, here we go. Yep, beams. The thing we have is it only runs 24 cycles per month, so it's not gonna give us a lot of results. So okay, let's grab the other part as well. And yeah, once we get this cross mode over here, either in this episode or the next one, we are gonna have to... Oh, let's unfold you so we're ready for the field operations. Alright, and there we go. Let me just turn off the last one as well. We do have this lovely little area for ourselves. So looking at the moisture right now, ideal moisture 18 to 22%. Perfect is 20 hours. Oh, is it 1.29 right now? Is it saying it's very, very dry? Which is good, I suppose. When is it going to rain again? Are we a little bit late, I wonder, to sort of fix up the rest of it over here? Right. So there we go. 19 hours. 7, 9. Oh, okay. So the whole evening is most likely going to rain. That's a little bit unfortunate. Right now it is 5:22. Okay. And do we have any tools over here as well? No, we don't. What can we do? Okay, so what we can do, we'll probably take you over there. Don't have a front attachment. What do we need from the shop? We're gonna need, depends what we're doing. I think we could turn this into, well, this one's dry, so we could turn this into hay. Hopefully. I wonder if it's gonna be hay straight away, or it's gonna take some time to dry up first. Most likely gonna pick up a tether. Then we need the windrow as well to line them up for ourselves. And oh, we didn't check for the train. Well, seems like we were lucky this time. And then okay, so let's see, we are gonna need quite a few things. We got 54,000 in the back. That's definitely not ideal. We're gonna need a few additional dollars or euros in this case. And there we go, all the way to the shop already. Check this out as well. So 59, so we've got the mower, tether. What's the cheapest we can do? It's the cheapest, but it's super tiny. I don't think we really have an option. How wide was it again? I mean, 4.4 doable. 6,000. Are we gonna use you often? I think we are. Financing is only gonna cost us more. 8.2 double. Never mind, we're okay. Windrower is gonna be pretty important as well. Love to get one of those wider ones. This one's just gonna be painful. Okay, well, 9,000. Yep, I think we're gonna do this. It's gonna take us a bit more time. That's okay. Forge wagon, don't need this. And then we need to bale it. And then we need to wrap it. Round bales seem to be the cheaper option now, wasn't it? 20,000 for you. We got 39. I mean, we could always take a bit of a loan as well. 12,000, that could work. Yeah, I think 12,000 it is. Do I see anything more affordable? No, I do not. I do like the look of this one, though. We're able to do our custom colors as well. No, we aren't. Do you know what? We can save a bit of money. What do we do over here? Wheels, model. That's gonna cost us extra. Why would we want to spend this much extra? No. Okay, the cheapest. Standard, and let's go with you. Alright, that's another 12. 27 left. So we can make the bales. But tether, windrower, bales. Transportation, we don't really have to worry about it too much right now. And then 16,000, well, 13,000, that seems to be the most affordable one over here. I think that's what we don't need. Some fancy, don't need the turner either. Yep, we can leave it manual. And then that's cool then, right? You're still gonna charge us empty. Oh no, we definitely want to, which one shall we do? Let's do the green one over here. Well, the 14,000, that's gonna leave us with 13 in total. And I think we are pretty good then. We said transport isn't... we can do a bale fork a little bit later. Yep, we don't need this right now. So, alright, I guess it's time to go and pick up our new tools. That was quite an expensive investment, but this is pretty much everything that we're going to need. The question is, are we going to be able to transport everything? So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to attach you to the front. Let's just try this out. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, so just for the transportation purposes, actually, you're a little bit smaller. Let's see. So, let's put the class baling system on first. That should fit there pretty, no. Hold on a second. Hold that thought. How about we squeeze you in first? And then it kind of looks like we can maybe fit you together with the baling system. Okay, hold on a second. So that's gonna go right over here. Getting a little bit distracted. Oh, and our driving skills aren't that crate as well. Alright, one more try. No, opposite way. Alright, here we go. Are we gonna have enough space here? That's what I am wondering. Just detach you for a second. Let's see if we can sort of squeeze our baler in as well. Alright. So actually, yeah, it should work. And now I can hold on a second. Let's change it up. That's gonna make it a little bit easier later as well when we want to unload things. So you can go pretty much right over here. Right, so there we go. That one's done. And then the smaller one, that's gonna go in front of the wrapper. Alright, there we go. That's you. Drive right over here. Alright. Please tell me you can squeeze in and you're not gonna fall off, hopefully. Alright, there we go. Make sure we strap you all in as well. Cool. So, as we said before, that's gonna go in the front. It's not like we're gonna use it this way. But just for the duration for transportation. Okay, so everything is collected, everything's ready. We'll turn on our beacon as well. I mean, it's not like anyone else lives around here. How's the weight? Gonna fall over? No, it's not. So we should be able to hopefully travel back home nice and safe. We'll try and remember to check for the train this time as well. Oh, there it goes, so we should be safe. Oh, might want to slow down. How's everything on the back? Seems like it's holding on. Yeah, there we go. Pretty happy with this haul. I mean, we had 57, was it before? So we spent 44,000 and 4 pieces of equipment that's gonna clean up this field and give us some bales, some silage that's hopefully gonna be prepared, because at some point I don't think we're gonna be able to do it in this episode, but pretty soon I'd love to get some animals as well. We've got a few options. I don't think we're gonna be able to go into horses. They don't really produce anything either. It's just gonna be more like a long-term investment, whereas with the likes of, let's say, chickens are pretty easy to start with. All they need is a bit of wheat, which we don't have it right now, but we can buy it from the shop. Probably one of the easiest of the animals. I guess bees are technically the easiest. They don't really need anything. They just sit there, produce honey over time, which we can sell. So bees is not a bad idea at all. And if we place those beehives near the farm plots as well, then that's going to increase the yield a little bit. I'll be honest, I don't actually remember or know how much it will increase. Where are we going? So what I have noticed today is I don't think we had it yesterday, and I've not noticed it before when I was playing as well. I need to really check my stuff over here, because I've noticed a lot of frame drops every now and then. There we go again. Yeah, which I've never had it in here. I've quickly dropped the settings as well, but it seems like even dropping everything pretty low isn't helping us. So I don't know what's going on today. Maybe there's some kind of updates in the background, or yeah, no idea. So I'll try and cut most of them out. Every now and then you might notice it, and I truly hope it's not gonna happen again. Alright, so here we go. Here's our equipment. The first thing we wanted to do is we're gonna go over here. So what do we want? Do we want bales or do we want hay? Oh, I see what's going on here. We haven't actually detached anything. That is very silly of me. Alright, and one more. There we go. So yeah, hay or grass or silage, I mean. But I think the first plot is gonna be, it's gonna be hay. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. And we're gonna do a quick time lapse over here as well to get this all done. Alright, I think we've got it done pretty nicely over here. It looks like it's getting a little bit darker as well. So it is 1849. Forecast said before that at about 7 o'clock it should... Let me read this. Oh, 8 o'clock. Sorry, that's the temperature over here. So 8, or maybe the forecast has changed a little bit. Maybe it isn't very accurate. So what do we say over here? Steadying, yes, that's done. Mount moisture, okay, so that's pretty dry. So most of it seems pretty decent, I must say. Should be able to pick this up pretty much straight away. There are some grass patches, of course. There we go, all connected up and ready to go. It is about to get very dark, so let's see what we can do. Definitely gonna have to turn those lights on, and hopefully, let me see, there was grass over here, so I think we, yeah, we can't really mix them up. So let me turn this around. Most of this is still hay, so how about we try and pull this away and just sort of go on the outskirts a little bit. Alright, so there we go. We've got the... I think most of this already deaded over here, so that's... Right, windrows over here. Everything's looking pretty nice. There's a bit of bits here and there, but we're not chasing perfection. It has also started raining, which is kind of... pretty cool. I mean, with the darkness, the rain, the lights, I think it looks pretty fun and realistic as well. So that's great. And now I wonder what's going to happen to our hay. It will be pretty sad if it turns back into like grass. Yeah, not really sure how those mechanics work over here. As I said in the previous one as well, I've not used this precision farming before, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see what will happen. Alright, why don't we try, and you are from the other side, so that's unfortunate. Let's try and build them up as well. That way this field is done, and I guess the wrapper, don't really have to wrap you guys in. We'll do another plot pretty soon. Alright, and there we go. All of our bales are now complete. There is a bit of grass left on the field as well, and a little bit of hay. Words. Struggling with words today. Here we go. So what do we have over here? Let's see. Field info now. Bale 4,000. Is it dropping in weight? Volume in slowly. 64 liters. Oh, so if it's left out for too long, perhaps they are drop in mass indeed. Moisture is definitely picking up quite fast. Okay, so perhaps it is actually going to be pretty important to build sheds and storages for ourselves. So that's a good thing. Because before it was always kind of like not as practical. Besides the auto-loading bale stations or sheds, they were definitely useful. Let me just park this over here. Don't need you anymore. And okay, one more thing that we do want to do before we go. Alright, here we go. Jump over here. We are... Oh yeah, we're gonna grab you from here. Because we have to tidy up just a tiny bit. Turn on the lights. Okay, there we go. Whoa. I think this bit is pretty heavy, so let's bring it down. And the reason why we're picking this up is we're gonna have a look over here if we can clean this up a little bit more before we place our second factory. Alright, different view. There's one over here. Nope. Alright, there we go. First one down. Yeah, that's gonna help us smoothen this area a little bit as well. I think, yeah, the stumps are a little bit in the way, if I remember correctly. We definitely can't sort of level if the tree is a little bit too close. Alright, here we go. So what do we have? We got one more over here, which might not be in the way. But I mean, we might as well clean this up anyways, since we are already working here. Alright, is that the last one? A little bit difficult to see. That's what I like about this game as well. There's quite the realism, I suppose. It's definitely a little bit more difficult to work at night time, so we're gonna... Uh-oh, there we go. Tiny little bump, that's okay. Everything's still fine. Yeah, so nighttime definitely a bit more difficult, so we have to place some lights or maybe go to sleep and wait for the next day. So one final thing that we promised to do, hop over here. Alright, so I wonder if this tree is going to be in our way. And what I'd like to do, let's change the cursor. This might be a little bit troublesome. What we can actually do, let's increase the strength, size. That should be good. If only... Yeah, the only thing we have to do over here is let's get rid of this tree. Actually, I have a feeling we might be able to place you down. Hold on a second. Let's do the tree first. We're gonna use the winch to get it out of the way. And then when we place down the next factory, we're gonna have the logs already ready in front of you. So that's gonna fall that direction. Alright, there we go. Right, so the other thing that I was actually considering to do as well, I was very disappointed about the 20,000 that we spent on this tent. To be fair, I was 95% ready to do a bit of a switch over here, get a refund on this purchase, because there's no way anyone would ever pay 20,000. But I sort of felt like, yeah, we didn't really have alternatives. Could have slept on the bench to save a bit of money. Maybe that's what we should have done. But I also feel like, well, now that it's spent and we didn't talk about it before, it maybe isn't fair to do or change those things in hindsight or after we've made those purchases. I think sometimes we might do it. Like, I was also considering switching around some of those tractors as well without the loss of any money. We don't have to clean this whole tree. We're just gonna have to maybe just a little bit over here, and then we'll chop it up into little pieces. What is the size? Actually, it doesn't matter. It's gonna go straight in the shop over here. If we could perhaps just push you back a little bit for now, somewhere over there, and then we're gonna do the same with the other one as well. So yeah, with the tent could have saved, let's say if we took the bench instead, that's 15,000 in savings. Skid loader, which we didn't need, so if we delayed the purchase a little bit, that would have been another, what was it, 10, 15,000? Alright, here are the things. Turn it off, jump in the shop, let's have a quick look over factories. Yep, exactly the same. Right. Oh, we don't have money. Actually, I think maybe now is the time where we take a bit of a loan, because the only way we're going to be able to make some more money is by expanding our productions. Looks like the weather is going to improve a little bit. We're going to get some sunshine. So perhaps tomorrow is a good time to do some field work again. Yeah, okay, there we go. So finances, borrow. We are going to take, well, 40,000 for now. We don't want to make this too big, because then our payments are going to kick in as well. We're just going to take what we need. Let's go back to the construction. Alright, where are we? Twist this around. Actually, that's a good location. We don't want to place you too close. We have plenty of space. We do want to use this area to sort of drive through later as well. Suppose somewhere over here. Yep, tractors can go through, and then we have enough space to sort of like maneuver around as well. Cool. So the other one's doing beams. So you are going to do planks long or planks? Let's start with the planks perhaps. Long ones, or if there are, but the names suggest actually we can transport them. So why don't we do these ones? Activate. We don't have any wood right now, so I'll fix this up as well. Alright, there we go. Working with some limited... Oh, where are you going? Limited light over here, but as long as we can get like a tree or two through this area, it should be fine. Can we extend this, please? You're saying it's maximum? No, it isn't. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was so close. Almost got both of them in one go. And the second one, probably the same thing is going to happen again. Okay, there we go. I think we've got this sorted. 5,700 liters on this one. What is the other one saying? 7,000. Okay, so I think that's been pretty good. So let me just turn off all this equipment over here as well. This one, make sure the lights are off. Here we go. That's one. Factories are gonna work all night for us. There we go. That one's also closed. And turn off these lights here as well. So yeah, production's going. Hopefully tomorrow we're gonna have some first pallets already, so we can transport them over. Hold on a second, we forgot this over here. Is it done now? Yes, it is. Yep, so some pallets, and besides some field work again, some grass, some hay, we could even get like a plow and then create like an actual field over here, so we could start like fertilizing it, liming and whatnot. And then I suppose the next thing we could do is maybe have some bees like not too far from here, maybe like somewhere over here, because we're gonna have a field right over there as well. So hopefully it's gonna help us a little bit. Maybe we don't want to put it right next to our tent. That's probably not a very good idea. But yeah, otherwise tomorrow's probably going to be a bit of a logging day as well. adds a few more, transport them over, get some money, because 16,000 in the bank isn't gonna get us very far. Definitely gonna have to start using or cutting down some of those bigger ones. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to put them on the trailer, so that might be a problem. Anyways, let's see how it will go tomorrow. Gonna try and fix up those lag spikes or frame drop issues that we had as well. It looks like maybe it's dropping a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna investigate this issue, and yeah, otherwise thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon.